Hello sporters. Welcome to Endless Sport Time. In 1993, after the Dallas Cowboys' victory over the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl XXVII, the eyes of the sporting world turned to the hard-fought NBA season with the New York Knicks, Phoenix Suns, Seattle Supersonics, and Houston Rockets, five great rivals of the Chicago Bulls, who wanted to become the third set of three in the history of the league. The Los Angeles Lakers won three-peat in the 1950s, and then the Boston Celtics won 8 consecutive championships. The Bulls achieved their goal after an unforgettable final against the Suns, but the unbelievable would happen 108 days later, when the best player in the game announced his retirement. Michael Jordan has retired from the NBA, but why? Let's find out together. 1. Fatigue. Since his first steps in official competitions in 1981, at the University of North Carolina, Jordan's demands on his body have been extraordinary. 3 years of carrying his university team on his shoulders, including a national championship. His early NBA debut in 1984-85, after being the third pick in the NBA draft, after Hakeem Olajuwon and Sam Bowie, going through injury and recovery, in the 1985-86 season, then the epic, one-sided battles against the Detroit Pistons. Jordan's 2 key Olympic Games appearances, that led the United States to 2 gold medals, including the Dream Team winning gold at the 1992 Barcelona Olympics, and hard work to give the Chicago Bulls their first hat-trick. There have been many matches at the highest level which may have put a strain on him, both physically and mentally. 2. Loss of motivation. After 3 consecutive seasons of helplessness and frustration taking over the Chicago Bulls at the hands of the Detroit Pistons, led by Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman, and Bill Laimbeer, the tough Mike craved triumph in his 7th season, and with competent teammates like Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, John Paxson, and Bill Cartwright, they managed to achieve maximum glory with the Bulls in the 1990-91 season. They set a franchise record with 61 wins, and dominated the Knicks 3-0, 76ers 4-1, and Pistons 4-0 in the playoffs, to win their first crown, against the legendary Lakers in a massive 4-1 win. Over the next 2 seasons, the Bulls' dominance continued, beating Clyde Drexler's Portland Trail Blazers and Charles Barkley's Phoenix Suns in the final. Throughout those 3 rings, Jordan was the scoring champion in all 3 seasons, was MVP in the 1990-91 and 91-92 seasons, and was Finals MVP in all 3 years. Michael Jordan had accomplished virtually everything as a basketball player, was on top of the world, and was perhaps looking for new challenges. 3. Shadow of gambling. As Michael Jordan himself admits in the documentary The Last Dance, gambling was his guilty pleasure. From an early age, Jordan had a great taste for betting, and for various games of chance, cards, coins, billiards, golf. In fact, he bet on everything. There are even rumors of escapes from team concentrations to go to casinos. It was clearly not a good image for the NBA leading figure in the league, so there are also rumors that Michael Jordan's retirement was more of a suspension by the league itself. A hypothesis perhaps confirmed in the press conference during his retirement speech, when a reporter asks him about the possibility of a comeback, to which Michael replied, "I don't have an answer for that, but if in a few years the Bulls want me back, and David Stern let me go back to the championship, then yes, I could come back." 4. Death of his father. Now that the euphoria of the 3-time championship of the Bulls has ended, Michael's toughest season was not only on the field, but also off, with allegations of gambling addiction, pressures from social and political issues, and a silence from the press. Following these accusations, his greatest personal tragedy occurred. His best friend, defender, biggest fan, and inspiration, is dead. James Jordan was murdered in the early hours of July 23, 1993, while returning from the funeral of a close friend. He stopped to rest, and 2 teenagers shot him in the chest, causing his death. His father always wanted Michael to play baseball. Michael wanted to remember him, and tried to follow his father's dream. 5. Baseball. The fact that Michael Jordan made the decision to leave his brilliant NBA career, to try and transfer his talents to the baseball diamond, is something some fans still don't understand. After all the problems, all the exhaustion linked to the last NBA season, coupled with the death of his father, Michael Jordan made the decision to sign a minor league contract with the Birmingham Barons, minor league team of the Chicago White Sox. To be sure, Michael had no talent for baseball, as his only good tool was his speed. He stole 30 bases. Overall, he left terrible numbers. In 127 games, he had a batting average of .202, With only 88 out of 436 hits, 3 home runs, 51 RBI, and 114 strikeouts. Baseball fans clearly understand how bad it was. Hello guys. If it's your first time here, and so far you find this content interesting, don't hesitate to press the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell, so that you'll be alerted each time we post a new video like this. So far so good, let's continue. 6. His absence. In Michael Jordan's absence, the Bulls obviously lost ground, and teams like Clyde Drexler's Portland Trail Blazers, Gary Payton's Seattle Supersonics, Patrick Ewing's New York Knicks, Karl Malone, and John's Utah Jazz Stockton, and Charles Barkley's Phoenix Suns, were all looking for glory. But it was the Houston Rockets with Hakeem Olajuwon, who won back-to-back championships in Jordan's absence. 7. The return. Risking an entire successful basketball career, to pursue his dream of playing baseball, and enduring all kinds of criticism was not easy to swallow. Michael Jordan failed, and it created a lot of frustration in him, as he made the wrong decision. But Mike's competitive instinct was there, his desire to feel on top of the world again, and his hunger to prove he was the best. His time in baseball gave him back the humility he may have lost in the flurry of NBA success. So what the basketball world was looking forward to, happened, and on March 18, 1995, after 17 months, and 12 days, Michael Jordan confirmed his return to the NBA. Jordan was back, and the world was celebrating. The story had yet to be written, in indelible ink. His retirement is surely something all NBA fans remember. Alright guys. This is all I have for today. If you think I left out something, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments section down below. Also, if you find this video interesting, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.